All right, welcome to the first edition of the Rugby Trivia. As you can see there, Rugby edition here. If you do enjoy this video, by the way, do subscribe to the channel, like the video too, and let me know that if you like it or not. And also let me know what you score as well, because I think anyone who gets, 7 or more of these, I think you know your rugby pretty well. So let's get into it. You got 30 seconds to answer each question. And yeah, some of these, I had to learn myself too. So you get 4 options. With the rules here, as you can see, so you got 3 rounds. You can discuss, you got 30 seconds to do it. Each correct answer is a point. And then obviously you can retain your external, so don't use a phone or anything like that if you want to play the game, but up to you. So let's get into it. So let's go. Are you ready? So question 1, pick the player. Okay, so first round is pick the player of what the award or etc. is. So which player was nicknamed the Beast? So you got 5 seconds. And the correct answer is the Beast Tendai Mtawarira, who represented South Africa. Let's see if you got that one right. So next question. Who is the top point scorer in rugby history, for international rugby that is? You got A, Johnny Wilkinson, B, Neil Jenkins, C, Dan Carter, or D, Percy Montgomery. Got 5 seconds. The correct answer is C, Dan Carter, with 1,598, Johnny 1,246, Neil Jenkins 1,049, and Percy 893. If you got 2 for 2, you're going pretty good, I think. Question 3. Who has scored the most tries in Test rugby history? A, Brian Abana, B, Shane Williams, C, Daisuke Ohata, D, David Campese. You have 5 more seconds. And the answer is C, Daisuke Ohata, who had 69 tries in 58 games. What a strike rate, more than 1 per game. Brian Abana, 67 and 124. Shane Williams, 60 and 91. And Campese, 64 in 101 games. Round 2. So this is a country question. So guess the correct country. Question 4. Which country has won the most Six Nations titles? A, you got England. B, France. C, Wales. Or D, Ireland. You have 5 seconds left. The correct answer is A, England with 29 outright victories. B was France for 18, C, Wales 28, who was second, and D, Ireland with 16 as well. Round 2, question number 5. Which country won the 1991 Rugby World Cup? A, was it South Africa? B, was it England? C, New Zealand? Or D, Australia? You have 5 seconds to answer. 1991 Rugby World Cup. And the answer is D, Australia, beating England in the final 12 points to 6. South Africa didn't participate. B, England finished second. And C, New Zealand finished third. Must know a little bit of rugby history here. So round 2, question 6. Which country did England play in their first ever test match? Was it A, New Zealand, B, Scotland, C, Wales, or D, France? Their first ever test match. You have 5 seconds. And the correct answer was B, Scotland, playing them on the 27th of March, 1871. The first test against New Zealand was 2nd of December 1905. Wales was on the 19th February 1881. And France is 22nd of March 1906. That's a bit of a tough one, that one. So you got round 3. So general rugby trivia. So it could just be any questions really for rugby. So you got round 3, question 7. Who is the all-time leading point scorer in the Rugby Six Nations Championship? So the Six Nations Championship, all-time leading point scorer. So you got A, Johnny Wilkinson. You got B, Ronan O'Gara. You got C, Johnny Sexton. Or you got D, Neil Jenkins. You got 5 seconds. I didn't know this answer, by the way. This one I learned as soon as I did it. So you got C, Johnny Sexton just overtook Ronan O'Gara with 566. Ronan O'Gara second, 557. Johnny with 546 and Neil Jenkins with 406. So we got round 3, question 8. Which player holds the record for the most test caps as a rugby forward? So a forward who has the most test caps in international rugby history. So you got A, the ever famous Richie McCaw. You got B, Alan Wynne Jones. You got C, James Slipper. And you got D, Sergio Parise. You have 5 seconds. And the winner is B, Alan Wynne Jones, 171 caps. Richie had 148. James Slipper's 142 and counting. And you got Sergio, who had 142 caps as well. Round 3, question 9. How many forwards are you legally allowed to put on the bench? So out of the bench, how many are you allowed to put as forwards? So you got A, 4. You got B, 6. You got C, 7. And you got D, 8. So there's 23 total players. So it's a total of 8 people on the bench. How many can you legally put as forwards on the bench? You got 5 seconds. And the answer is D. So you can put as many as you'd like. So if the bench has got 8, you're allowed to put 8 on the bench. We haven't seen it yet, I think. We've had a 7 and 1 a couple times, but not an 8 yet. And I don't think it'll ever happen, but anyway. So we've got round 3, question 10. Which club has won the most European Championship Cup finals? So out of the European competition for clubs, like the Champions Cup, who has won the most finals? So you got A, you got Leinster. You got B, Leicester. You have C, Toulouse. And you got D, Toulon. You have 5 seconds. And the answer is C, Toulouse. They have 6 championships. They just won the one recently last year. Toulon with 3, Leinster with 4, and Leicester with 2. All right, so how many did you get right out of the 10? Let me know below how many you got right. So I think I probably would have only gotten maybe 8 max. I would have gotten 8 if I was lucky, and that's if I didn't even know the question. So let me know in the comments below what you scored. Let me know if you liked it as well. If you want to see future editions of this, we can keep redoing it. You know, every couple days or every week or so, we can do a new one, and we can ask, you know, about rugby history. We can ask about everything. We can do different editions as well. So let me know below if you liked it, and if you want to see future ones, and let me know your score as well below. So thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see you on the next edition of the Rugby Trivia.